Hi everyone and welcome to Couture TV with Stephanie. I don't want to alarm you, but Father's Day is fast approaching. So if you don't have a card ready, don't worry, I've got you covered. Let's make a card together. Today I'm making a Father's Day card and I'm going to make a toolbox. So I'm using blood red in our beautiful cardstock. So I've already got a piece. I used our guillotine to cut it down to size. It is A5 in size. And I'm going to make this card foldable into a toolbox. So first up, I need my scoring board. And I'm just going to score 2 lines. One at 3, go all the way down. And another line at 6.5. Let's move that aside. Okay, I'm just going to fold these over to make them nice crisp folds, and the other side. So can you see it's going to be a toolbox that folds out like this. Now what we're going to do is get another A5 piece of cardstock, and I want to cut it down to size, a piece inside the card on these 2 panels. So I'm going to do that with my mini guillotine. So I want it to go a bit smaller. So I'm going to cut a bit off this side. And I want a piece to go into the center, about there. Yep, that fits beautiful. And another piece on the other side. So I'm just eyeballing how big I want it. Just about there. Going to cut it a little bit off. Let's move that out of the way. Just trim it a little. Measure it up again. Very nice. I'm happy with that. So I'll put those 2 aside, move my guillotine. So that's what we've got so far. Now what I want to do is cut all my pieces before I stick them on. So I'll put that aside. Now I've got a few things I want to die cut. The first things are letters and some tools. I'm going to do a lot of different tools and then pick them as I go. Another 2 there. Now, instead of using traditional cardstock and then I need to glue it down on my card, I'm going to use adhesive vinyl. Now, the reason why I like the adhesive vinyl, it's already sticky. I just pull it off and stick it on my card, and it's less work to do. And it's less messy than using glue. So I'm using that today. And it's black, and I want these colors in black as well. So I'm going to face it down. I'm going to add a shim, my C plate, and we're going to run it through. Back and forth. Now we've got all those cut out. The next thing I want to cut is a buckle and a frame there. I'm using the color Twilight. Gorgeous color. So I need that. And another shim, my C plate. Let's go. So I've got that there. I've got my buckle. Okay, now let's put this aside and let's get the card together. So this is where I want to stick my tools down. So I'm going to move it up a little bit. Make sure it's straight. I'm just going to place a line so I know where to stick my tools. So I'm going to bring my tools back and I'm just going to pick the tools that I want to use. So I think I might go for this one first. I'll go for the paint bucket. I just find it easier to use the adhesive stickers rather than gluing all these little pieces on with glue. Maybe a hammer. Where's the hammer? There you go. Just like that. All the random tools that I think my dad would like. A saw. Take out the middle of the saw so you can see the handle nice and high and up there. A spanner coming out of there, and maybe a paintbrush, and then a paintbrush like that. Okay, I'm going to move all those aside. So now I'm going to measure up where the line is and glue it in place, and then this should cover where the line is. So I'm going to use my all-purpose art glue, just a little bit to go around the edges. Just like that. I'm just eyeballing it, and I have time to move it around if it's not straight. I'm just going to have a look if it's straight. It covers the line like that there, and it does. Now I want to stick this part over here, and I'm going to put a little bit of glue around here. Stick that up here. And this part I'm going to stick here. That's where you write what you want to write on the card for your dad. So let's glue that up there as well. Look how quick this card is coming together, and it's so easy to make, and it's so original. Dad will love it. Okay, just up like that. Let's stick that. Okay, now we're going to make it look like a toolbox that opens and closes. So do you remember these ones that we cut out? We're going to glue half of it onto the red part of the toolbox, so it looks like the clip that opens and closes. So I'm only putting glue on half of it, just like that. And I'm doing the same with the other side, just half of it. I'm trying to do it even, just like that. And the other one that we cut out, I'm going to glue that also in the center there. And I'm going to write Dad there using the cutouts we already did. I'm going to start with the A first so I can center it. Put a D. I always like to start with the middle, get the center first and then work my way on either side. I'm going to cut out one more D. I just cut out one more D using my Go Cut and Emboss machine, and I'll just stick that on. Now, what I want to do is those other pieces that came out from the buckle, I want to glue it on the other part. I'll show you where. I want to put it so it looks like a buckle, a clip. So just like that, just measuring it up that it's even, just that, and the same with the other one. Just down here. And that matches up as well. Now, it's not complete if this doesn't close. So I'm going to show you how I'm going to make this close. Now, to make this close, to make it look like an actual toolbox, I'm using the hook and loop spots. Now, these are basically like two stickers that stick together, but you can pull them apart. So they come in dots and they come in pairs. Oops. So you have two like this. So one's a rough edge and the other's a fluffy edge, and they both stick on one side. So what you need to do first off is make sure they're both together so they match up, and you're going to want to stick on one side down and get another pair and match them up as well. I'm just going to stick it down here. Now when I close it, that sticky part's going to stick on that side. So when you give it to Dad, it's closed like that, and when he goes to open it, it opens like this. And you can write what you want there. Isn't that adorable? So that's my take on a Father's Day card. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you back here next week. Bye.